small silver metal tool labeled Justrite, found in a bag of crafting supplies. Among ribbons and thread, a small silver item labeled Justrite was discovered. Its narrow body and pointed ends look decorative, but strangely functional. Could it be part of a clasp or jewelry-making set? Does anyone know what this could be? This is actually a tatting shuttle, used in lace making. Thread is wound around the center, and the pointed ends are used to guide loops and knots, forming decorative lace patterns. Tatting has been around since at least the 19th century and was especially popular during the Victorian era. The brand Justrite was known for quality shuttles used by hobbyists and professionals alike. These tools are still cherished by crafters, keeping this delicate art alive. So while it might not look impressive at first glance, it's just right for making something truly beautiful. Old tool, timeless style. What is this odd metal tool featuring a dial and adjustable tabs? An unusual metal instrument with a rotating dial and 3 adjustable metal arms was discovered in a workplace drawer. The arms move closer together or farther apart when the dial is turned, and the tool feels sturdily built, perhaps iron or steel. Does anyone know what this could be? This is a watch case opener, a specialized tool used by jewelers and horologists to open the screwback cases of wristwatches without scratching or damaging them. The adjustable arms fit into the notches on the watch's back, and the dial tightens or loosens the grip to match different case sizes. Professional watch repair relies on such tools to access the movement for battery replacement, cleaning, or mechanical servicing. There are variations designed for snapbacks or friction-fit cases, but this style is the go-to for threaded watchbacks. Fun fact, the first modern wristwatch appeared around World War I, and by the mid-20th century, watchmakers had developed dozens of specialized openers. Some models could even handle rare pocket watch cases. What is this golden curved serrated blade labeled surgical instruments? Displayed under a surgical instruments label in a medical history museum, this ornately curved serrated blade looks more medieval than modern. Latin inscriptions along the spine hint at its age, and the gold plating catches the light, suggesting both function and prestige. Does anyone know what this could be? This is one of Albucasis' surgical tools, attributed to Abu al-Qasim al-Zahrawi, Albucasis, a 10th century Andalusian physician. His seminal work, Al-Tasrif, describes dozens of instruments for everything from cauterization to bone saws. This curved blade may have been used for soft tissue procedures or minor amputations. Albucasis is often considered the father of modern surgery. His designs influenced European medicine for centuries, and many of his instruments were made with decorative elements to signify their owner's status. Fun fact, some original Albucasis instruments are still preserved in museums, demonstrating craftsmanship that bridges art and early medical science. What is this plastic square with an AUX cable hanging off it? A hollow, lightweight plastic square with an attached AUX-style cable was found tucked away among stereo components. Its shape and cable hint at an audio or radio function. But what exactly? Does anyone know what this could be? This is an AM loop antenna, designed to enhance the reception of amplitude-modulated radio signals. The loop's large surface area captures radio waves, and the AUX connector plugs into the AM antenna input on a receiver. No power is required, just physics and copper wiring behind the plastic housing. Such antennas were commonly included with mid-century stereo receivers and remain popular among hobbyists seeking clearer AM broadcast reception. Adjusting the loop's orientation can significantly improve signal strength and reduce static. Fun fact, early AM broadcasting began in the 1920s. Loop antennas were key to pulling in distant stations, long before digital tuners and DSP filters made static largely a thing of the past. What is this compact black plastic device with an adjustment screw and fitting? A small black plastic gadget equipped with a threaded fitting and a precision adjustment screw was discovered in a random drawer. It has a hollow chamber and feels engineered to apply controlled pressure. Does anyone know what this could be? This is a windshield repair injector, used to fill chips and small cracks in automotive glass with resin. The fitting attaches to the windshield via a suction cup, and the screw mechanism forces resin into the damaged area. After curing under UV light, the crack is stabilized and becomes nearly invisible. DIY kits and professional shops both rely on injectors like this to salvage windshields, saving time and money compared to full replacements. Proper resin adhesion prevents cracks from spreading further. Fun fact, the first commercial windshield repair kits emerged in the 1970s. Today's high-clarity resins can restore over 90% of a damaged windshield's original strength and optical clarity. What is this plastic silver half-tube with a warning about TV screens? Lightweight and hollow, this curved plastic half-tube comes with an ominous warning. Do not hit the screen under any circumstances. Even more dramatic, it says to stay at least 5 feet from the television. So, what exactly is this safety-conscious cylinder? Does anyone know what this could be? This is a Wii remote accessory shell, likely part of a motion-enhancing add-on like a tennis racket, baseball bat, or golf club attachment from the Nintendo Wii era. When the Wii exploded in popularity in the mid-2000s, especially with Wii Sports, users got very into it. So much so that flying remotes and shattered flat screens became a common issue. Nintendo's solution? Wrist straps, silicone sleeves, and bright red warning labels like this one, often included on lightweight plastic shells that could turn your controller into a virtual sports implement without literally smashing your living room. Fun fact, the Wii was so accident-prone at launch that Nintendo offered free silicone Wii jackets to all customers in 2007. Because, apparently, a slice in tennis shouldn't end with a slice in your TV. What is this steel and wood item stamped 1890 with a spring-loaded plunger? Unearthed in Quebec, this sturdy object combines metal, wood, and a spring-loaded plunger. The 1890 stamp suggests age, and its size rules out typical kitchen gadgets. So, what sort of antique labor tool are we looking at? Does anyone know what this could be? This is an antique laundry agitator, a tool used before electric washing machines to manually clean clothes. The item would be plunged up and down in a wash tub filled with soapy water, mimicking the scrubbing and sloshing action that modern machines do with the spin cycle. The spring-loaded mechanism added mechanical pressure, helping to work the detergent into fabrics and lift out dirt. Some even had vented heads to create suction and turbulence in the water. Devices like this were vital during the 19th century, especially in areas without access to electricity. Fun fact, laundry in the 1800s could take an entire day, and often involved lye soap, boiling water, and a whole lot of elbow grease. Suddenly, modern laundry day doesn't sound so bad. What are these two brass, hollow tools with swappable parts? Found in a box, once owned by someone involved in both photography and saddlery, these hollow brass tools have openings at the top and interchangeable parts. Their origins seem stitched between two very different trades, but which one do they belong to? Does anyone know what this could be? These are punch needle embroidery tools, used in a textile art form where yarn or thread is pushed through fabric to form loops. The user holds the handle and punches the needle through a tightly stretched fabric surface, creating textured, raised designs that resemble rug hooking. The hollow shafts guide the yarn, and the interchangeable tips allow for varied loop heights and thread thicknesses. Punch needlework was especially popular in rug-making traditions and remains a beloved craft today for its cozy, tactile aesthetics. Fun fact, despite their niche use, punch needle tools have found a modern resurgence on TikTok and Etsy, where handmade punch rugs can fetch hundreds of dollars. Soft and stylish never goes out of fashion. What is this 3.5 metal tube with holes on one end and threads on the other? A curious aluminum cylinder showed up during a house cleanout. It's about 3 inches long, with ventilation holes on one end and a threaded seal on the other. It doesn't hum, click, or beep, but it's clearly made with purpose. Does anyone know what this could be? This is an aromatherapy inhaler tube, a discreet device designed to hold a cotton wick soaked in essential oils. When the cap is unscrewed, the perforated end allows the aroma to be inhaled directly, providing stress relief, mental clarity, or sinus support on the go. These tubes are popular with essential oil users and travelers alike. Compact and refillable, they're the modern-day cousin of old-fashioned smelling salts, without the drama of Victorian fainting couches. Fun fact, peppermint and eucalyptus are top choices for these inhalers, with some users swearing they help curb motion sickness or boost focus during long workdays, and unlike vapes, they won't set off airport security. If you love uncovering strange and mysterious objects, hit that like button and subscribe. Stay curious. More finds coming soon.